Hello, my fellow cigar smokers, and welcome to Smokers Pod. I want to talk about cigars in Cyprus, more precisely in Northern Cyprus. While I'm doing that, I'm smoking that wonderful barber pulled Pacadillo cigar by Southern Tour, which was given to me by my brother Daniel 505 Cigar Review Show. Thank you, brother. Wonderful stick, really. It's coming in if I remember right, a 4-pack, 4 different cigars, all pretty nice, small Corona size things. And I learned Pacadillo is the Spanish for small sins. So check this one out, man. Like it, really. Cigars in Cyprus. The first thing I figured once I arrived here is, like, what the fuck, everybody is smoking, right? For example, here in the place where I'm staying, see that building over here? That is like restaurant, lounge area and something. So you're doing your breakfast there, or your dinner, lunch, whatever, if you want to, or you're going outside. But you're staying here, like you're coming in, everybody's smoking, right? So you're sitting at the table, eating your breakfast. The dude next at the next table is smoking a shisha or cigarette or cigar, whatever, and no one cares. No one cares. For example, in comparison, in Germany, when I'm at my favorite cafe and I'm like sitting outside, I'm not talking about inside, like here, outside, right? Sitting there and I'm lighting up my cigar, man, like there's a 50% chance that whoever's sitting right behind me or in front of me or whatever is like giving me looks, right? Or even saying something. So not possible, right? Well, you can do it, but there's this basic attitude against smoking, right? And over here, it's like, it's not pro or con. No, just no one cares, right? Like, it's like, I don't know, man, like prison. And that is very, it's very relaxing. Of course, there is no real cigar culture. They're more into the shisha thing. But you can find nice places. The place where, or the area where I'm staying over here, it's called Long Beach Iskele. Like, you're driving like 10 minutes and then you're in Famagusta. They have a lot of restaurants, clubs, cafes there, and no one says a word when you're smoking inside, right? There are some places where it's like not allowed inside, but mostly they don't care. And when you're driving to Vienna, it's like 45 minutes away, there's the first real cigar shop that you can find. Small place, and they have a walk-in humidor, and they don't have a whole lot of things, right? Because what I've learned is, like, the taxes in Northern Cyprus when it comes to tobacco is crazy. And also tobacco related products. For example, a buddy of mine wanted to buy, there was this Cigar ashtray. It was like one of these big gray things, and he wanted to have it for his place, and it's coming together with like a table cutter. And so he checked the prices, and in Germany the set was like, can't remember exactly, but like 140 euros. Same thing over here was nearly 300 euros, 290 something. So of course you're looking at them and asking, well, that's expensive. And so you start talking with the guy, And he says, well, I'm not earning a whole lot of much of it because taxes are crazy. And it's not only the taxes, it's also the problem that Northern Cyprus is officially it's like the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. But when you're the southern part of Cyprus, they're saying it's an occupied zone. There's still some tensions between Greece and Turkey when it's coming to Cyprus. So a whole lot of things that they're importing, there's an insane amount of customs that is added up to the taxes and the price that the stuff has anyways. So, and that's why a whole lot of things are very expensive over here. And I'm saying not only expensive for like people who are really living here, but also like when you're a tourist. On the other hand, some other things like food, for example, that's cheap, really. Like the typical meal is when I'm going somewhere and eating like a steak, French fries, a salad, and have a cake after it, man, I'm paying like 15 euros. So that's and with all the drinks together, it's crazy. So smoking cigars in Northern Cyprus is a pleasure because you have problems nowhere. To get cigars, that's tricky. Best thing is, if you want to have my advice with a little bit of experience now in Northern Cyprus is, first of all, whenever you're coming, bring like, you're allowed to bring like 50 cigars, bring 50 cigars. Even if you're just staying like 4 days, right? There are enough people that you can sell your stuff over here if you want to, but not, for me typical, I'm smoking like 5 cigars per day. So if I'm staying 10 days, I need 50 cigars, right? So, but they're gone pretty quick, obviously. And you know, once you're in the mood over here, I mean, you like offering cigars, right? You're sitting at a table with buddies and you want to have one, and all of a sudden like 10 cigars are gone. It's like nothing. But here's the thing what you can do. Obvious, the southern part of Cyprus is part of Greece, so it's part of the EU. So it's absolutely no problem ordering stuff from the southern part of Cyprus. So what you do is like you're creating a post box in southern Cyprus. You're ordering things. It's delivered to the southern part of Cyprus, to your box, and you're just driving there. And from here to southern Cyprus, it's like 45 minutes, and picking up the stuff there. And so this way, you can always order like 50 cigars, going over there, picking them up, bringing them over the border, back over here, and you save easily like 80% of your money. So that's what I suggest. There's one place especially that I want to recommend. And that is a club called Cigar. 3 times per week, they're doing like a special live thing. So they have a DJ there, they have a live drummer there who has this big drum that is attached to his belly, and he's doing the drums all the time. That's crazy. And they have belly dancers and all sort of things, right? So what you do, and you can smoke inside over there. That's so fucking cool, man. Remember the last time when you were like in a restaurant or club and you were able to just to smoke inside and no one cares? It's so much fun, guys. So what you do, I think it's like it's like Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, or Fridays, can't remember exactly. So 3 times per week, they're offering this program. You have a 6-course meal, and it will cost you, I think, 150 Turkish lira, and that's about 15 euros. 6-course meal, 15 euros, and you could hold it. You after the 3rd course, you're stuffed. So that's a whole lot. You have to pay extra for special drinks, so like water is included, But if you order cocktails all the time or whatever, you have to pay for it. But easy. So you have this the first two courses you get, it's like everything's normal, and then the show starts, like belly dancing, drums, and everything. It's crazy, and it's like easily like 300 people are fitting in that place, and there's like, I don't know, no jokes, guys. It's like easily 70% of all the people who are there are women. You have to check it out. It's crazy. Everybody's standing up and dancing around, and wild. And all the time you're smoking your cigar. You have to enjoy that. Back in the days when I was a kid, in the 70s and 80s, Germany was easy going when it comes to smoking. Everybody was smoking, right? I remember my mother at home, in the car, in TV, everybody was smoking. You were allowed to smoke in the train, in planes, you know. When coming here to Cyprus, it's like a time travel back to the 80s, to the 70s and 80s in Europe. That's fantastic, man. All combined with the, as you can see in the background, with the nice weather. Don't come here in July, August though, because you will have somewhere between 40 and 50 degrees Celsius. It will melt your face. But right now, man, it's like 21, 22 degrees at the moment. I mean, the sun is hot when you have it directly here on your head, but it's still enjoyable. Ocean is like 5 minutes from here. I can see it. And all the time you're smoking cigars at the beach, here, in a restaurant, in a cafe. Smokers heaven. Will it change in the future? I don't know, maybe. But with some things over here, it's like the time stopped. With other things, they're very progressive, you know. For example, today I opened my bank account over here. The guy from the bank was coming to me, and we're doing it like in 5 minutes, you know. And then he was asking me for my WhatsApp number, so I'm communicating now with my personal bank dude over WhatsApp, whatever it is, right? In Germany, unbelievable. If I want to open a bank account in Germany in a traditional bank, it takes, man, weeks, you know. Crazy. So come to Cyprus, come to Northen Cyprus, and smoke a good cigar. Nice place. Guys, it was just like a real quick and dirty cigar talk, just talking a little bit about Northen Cyprus, cigars, and where a good place to check out. I have like, by the time I'm recording this, I have like 2 or 3 days more over here, and then I'm heading back to Germany. But end of April, start of May, I will be back in Cyprus for 1 or 2 weeks, and I will make some more episodes. Guys, I hope you can smoke a good cigar. Enjoy life, if possible, in Northern Cyprus. But most importantly, stay safe and stay healthy, and I hope to see you around at Smoker Spot. Cheers.